And seismologists expect 30 to 40,000 aftershocks over the next 6 months. June 11, officials in Germany were forced to order an evacuation as they worked to defuse an 1,100-pound American bomb from World War II. More than 16,000 people had to leave their homes here. Officials even had to move people out of a nearby nursing home. The bomb was found during some construction work last month, but crews said they wanted to wait to remove it until they could fully prepare and minimize disruption of the area. Unexploded bombs are actually frequently found here in Germany, even 74 years after the end of World War II. June 11, tens of thousands of people marched on Hong Kong this weekend as part of a protest that's been going on for a month. Organizers say 230,000 people turned up, but police said the crowd was only 56,000. The protests were sparked by proposed changes to extradition laws that would have allowed suspects to be sent to China to face trial. Hong Kong leader Carrie Lam suspended the bill and apologized for how it was handled, but protesters say they want it to be formally withdrawn and they want Lam to resign. So kind of a rinse and repeat, Jesse, in terms of how we had Saturday and today. It was hot, it rained, it brought the temperature down a little bit, but
doesn't it seem like it's rained every single day of the spring and summer so far?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get a break, finally. We're starting to see some dry air move its way in already. Things are fairly quiet in Troy right now. Some clouds hanging in overhead, but those are going to be clearing out as we go throughout the day tomorrow. For right now, 73 degrees. We're seeing that temperature nicely fall. Most mornings, we would drop to a low temperature around this mark, and we're already there before the midnight hour. Winds primarily out of the north, and that dew point temperature as well is taking a nosedive. That's good news if you're not a fan of the humidity. What's happening out there is a cold front passed by, and that was a lot of the reason why we saw some thunderstorms around Ohio. What's happening is off towards the north, high pressure is forcing dry air and cool air to move through the Great Lakes and down into the Ohio Valley. That's going to force all of those clouds towards the south, but more importantly, the heat and the humidity. So you're going to see a nice change throughout the overnight hours, and especially as we make our way into tomorrow as well. Right now, dew point temperatures is 65. That may seem a little high, but from where we've been, that's quite low actually. And off towards the north, Detroit in the lower 50s, Grand Rapids, even Chicago in the lower 50s now. That drier air, we're not necessarily going to dip that low, the lower 50s for a dew point temperature, but we will likely get closer to 60 as opposed to 70, and that's going to make a huge difference as we go throughout the next couple of days. You will notice it's a lot easier to breathe outside, not nearly as humid. So into the overnight hours, I do believe we'll likely drop into about the mid-60s, which is going to feel nice to start us off tomorrow morning. Partly cloudy skies early, but as high pressure continues to dip its way down closer to the Ohio Valley, we're going to see a good amount of sunshine throughout the day, and that's going to result in that falling humidity as we go throughout the day there as well. So for tomorrow, 84 degrees, which is essentially right on par with what we would expect to see this time of year. Comfortable temperatures in the mid-80s, and a nice breeze as well from the northeast. That's going to be picking up just a bit as we make our way into the afternoon, about 10 miles per hour or so, so just enough to cool you off if you have any plans or you want to go on a jog when you get back home from work later in the day. Again, very, very nice with that low humidity. And you're going to have plenty of opportunity to mow the lawn if you didn't get a chance here in Montgomery County. We saw plenty of rain, heavy rain move through Oakwood, Kettering, Centerville. That quickly kind of moved its way out, but we accumulated about an inch. So the grass will likely be spurting up there as well. So good opportunity Monday, Tuesday, most of Wednesday. We do just have a chance late in the day on Wednesday and into Thursday as well with some rain that could pop up. But really, aside from that, relatively small chance. We will likely stay dry throughout the next 5 and possibly extend that to 6 or 7 days. So a good break from the rain as we get some drier air starting to move its way in. And the 5-day forecast shows we do get temperatures warming up a bit. The humidity will pick back up on Wednesday up to 88 degrees and a bit humid, but we're drying out once again as we go into Friday and into the weekend as well. Make sure you tune in to News Center 7's Daybreak Edition starting at 4:25. Meteorologist Dante Jones will have the latest to help you plan your day.
This week marks 50 years since the Apollo 11 mission. How Wapakoneta is honoring native son Neil Armstrong as it marks his anniversary of becoming the original man on the moon.
Well, the Reds hit the All-Star break, but are they really contenders to win a division title? Nobody's asking any questions about this team. It might be time for a pay raise for Team USA. Sports is up next. Stay right there.